Hey guys, welcome back. Well, back out here on this old girl, and she's got two issues. The pin again, and the ripper right there is not supposed to look like that. So, as we all knew, this pin was not going to stay in there. You can see my other video, I welded top and bottom and the back of that pin, and then I guess it broke. Somebody came out here and put this on here. I did not do that. And then that broke. It's broke off the back. So I don't know when they're just gonna realize we need to tear this down. I've been instructed to cut this off, and I'm gonna put 1-inch flat bar around it. Probably bevel it out, get 100% penetration, because I really don't want to mess with that again. So we're gonna mess with that, and then I got this ripper. So this whole thing should be square like that all the way down, and they've got a nice sharp edge here. Basically, it should have like a, what do they call this, like a collar or a shin guard or something like that. It should have that that goes on here that protects all this. That way that wears out and you just take it off and put a new one on. I wasn't exactly sure what I was getting into. I brought some miscellaneous pieces of metal. Probably gonna put like a 1-inch flat bar like that, and maybe try to fill the sides in a little bit. I'm not exactly sure yet. We're gonna tackle this first. Let's take the longest, then we'll go do that pin. Okay, so you can kind of see the edge where it's supposed to be. If it's big enough, I could easily stick my hand in there. So obviously it doesn't make sense to sit here and weld all of this up. I mean, that would take a lot of hours. I don't even know how many, a lot. But that's not cost effective. And then on the other side, I tacked a plate on there, and I've got a nice gap here, so I could sit here, fill that up. We'll have 100% penetration up to about here, and then we'll have a decent amount right in there. Welding on both sides, well more than enough to hold this plate on there. And then for right here, I think I'm gonna cut a plate out, the plasma, just kind of get it to fit in there. You know, put it on one side, then I can come to the other side and then weld all of this on that plate. And then after I weld all of this on the plate, put another plate over that, if that makes any sense. And that will be extremely strong. So, and then as it wears out, it'll should all like stay together. So that's the plan, and let's do it. All right. You can kind of see what I did there. I put this strip here on first, went around to the back side, welded all that up using this as a backing plate, and then putting a weld in that gap, and then I put another plate over the top of that, and you can see this plate is overlapping a little bit on the back side. Got that welded in. I'm gonna see what I brought, see if I could find something to maybe put right in here, because if you kind of see, that's about straight. So we've got an inch or so here. I might try to put something there just to help it. And you can see that, how I did that. I'm probably just gonna put a plate over this whole thing and just run it up to here. Kind of help the sides a little bit. I'd really like to have this on the table in my shop, to sit here and make this all essentially perfect, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So I'll probably cut a plate out for this side, maybe something like that, maybe a plug weld right here where I could reach it, and then we'll try to get something on the other side. All right, we got some 1 inch here, same material as that, and we've got some 3/4 inch there, just kind of fitting in whatever I can here. And I'm gonna put this over it like that, kind of box all that in a little bit. This will help with the wear on the sides. This will definitely be the first piece to wear out and fly off, but it'll last a little while. Do the same thing on the other side with that. Just gonna leave it like that, put that on there. I feel like there's enough weld in here and everything that this plate is not gonna come off till it wears off. So we're gonna get those on there, and then I'm probably gonna put a strip right here on edge like this, just because I have it. So we'll put it on there, and then we'll go tackle that pin. All right. Phone doesn't want to charge or whatever the hell's going on with that. So that's what I came up with. Got 1 inch plate, 3/4 inch plate, 3/4 inch plate. It'll probably last a while. There's a few spots that like didn't get welded, like right there, right here, and maybe like right there. Honestly, those spots are gonna get packed full of dirt, and packed dirt is the best thing you could use as a wear item because it's free. And it actually does work really well. And then these welds, this will probably get packed full of dirt for a while. And then eventually as this wears down, the dirt will fall off, and then that will be gone, and then, you know, it'll just slowly wear into there. All right, that's done. Now let's get that bracket cut off. We'll get the pin in there, and then we'll build a cage on the outside of it. Since I guess it's gonna run like this for a while, maybe we should, I don't know. It's probably gonna break off again, honestly, whatever I do. So, all right, let's get it cut off. All right, we got their deal cut off. Got some of the welds gouged off. I'm probably gonna go like here to there, try to go over the center of it. Have to clean up a little bit right there, and we'll cut our 3 pieces and weld them on. All right, so that's my plan there. Got bevels on both sides here, so it'll be I don't know, 95% weld in there, and then these fillet welds, so that'll be a whole bunch of weld there. I mean, I don't know what else to do. There's only so much room in here, and everybody knows this thing needs to get tore apart and fixed, but you know, money's coming in from the rent. You know, it looks good on paper, I get it, but it got teared apart. So we'll weld all this out, and that should be it. Hopefully it'll last, I don't know, a couple days, a week, who knows. All right, there she is. Hopefully that'll keep the pin in there for a while. I'm over it. I'm ready to go home. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next one.